Is Knoxville's housing market finally cooling off, or are we just catching our breath? A lot changed between August and October, and if you're planning a move in the next year, this update matters more than you think. Hey everyone, it's Kitt, your real estate navigator, breaking down the latest Knoxville market update. I took a deep dive into all the numbers from August through October of 2025, and trust me, there are some major shifts you'll want to know about. We're talking inventory spikes, price swings, shifting buyer behavior. The whole landscape is changing. If you like staying ahead of the market, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment down below with where you might be watching this video from. Let's get into it. All right, so listen, between August and October, Knoxville's market hit a real turning point. We moved away from that hyper-competitive, like everything sells in a week chaos, and into something far more balanced. It's kind of like the day after Black Friday. Still busy, still a lot going on, but the frantic energy is just gone. The market isn't crashing by any means. It's just calming down to a more normal, sustainable pace. Now, this report covers both single-family homes as well as attached homes, and the data paints a very clear picture of where we're headed next. So we see this transformation going on from a seller's market to more of a balanced market. Now, for years, Knoxville has basically been a non-stop seller's party. Bidding wars, homes selling in minutes, buyers fighting over properties. But by quarter three of this year, 2025, that shift toward balance really became undeniable. Inventory has gone up, days on market stretched out, and buyers have collectively discovered the word no. Now, does that mean the market is crashing? Nope, not even close. Now, the Redfin Compete score, sitting at 55, somewhat competitive, tells the real story. The market isn't tanking by any means, it's normalizing. And underlying demand is still strong thanks to steady population growth and a whole lot of migration from high-cost metros. The primary market driver behind all this is the entire market shift is inventory. Now, by October 31st, Knoxville saw a 26% jump in total housing inventory, just over 2,093 active listings. In September alone, 620 new listings hit the market. Now, here's why that matters. See, in real estate, we measure balance with something called months of inventory. 1 to 3 months is the classic seller's market. Homes move fast, buyers compete, and sellers hold the leverage. 4 to 6 months of inventory is a balanced market. With this surge of listings and slower buyer activity, we've climbed right into that 4 to 6 month range. So what does that mean? We've stepped out of the seller-controlled zone and into a market where buyers finally get to breathe, and sellers have to be strategic again. And this surge is partly because fewer homeowners feel locked into those old rock-bottom mortgage rates. Check the next thing out. So what we're seeing here is the price volatility and market stratification data. So price swings, and wow, we really saw some pretty decent movement here. The median sales prices bounced all over the place. August, really strong numbers. September dropped to about 319,000. Then October rebounded to 383,000. This isn't really randomness. This is stratification. High-end homes that are fueled by cash-heavy relocators are lifting the averages, while mid-market homes, the bulk of Knoxville's inventory, are feeling really a lot of affordability pressure. If it feels like prices are up and down at the same time, That's because they are. Both things are true. All right, let's check out the next slide. All right, so one of the clearest signs of cooling is the days on market data. By September, the median DOM, which is days on market, hit 57 days, which is up 5 days year over year. October saw contract times averaging 47 days, roughly a 30% jump year over year. But the days to pending metric, around 23 days, shows that its well-priced homes still move fast. Overpriced homes are staying on the market. They're lingering. So we are officially in a split market. The good stuff sells quickly. Everything else hangs around. All right, so what that means is that closed sales have dipped across the board. Down 2% in September, down 4.4% in October, which is nearly an 8% contraction across quarter three. Sale to list dropped to 97.2%, and only 14.2% of homes sold above asking, which is a huge drop from last year. And 34.6% of homes needed a price cut in September. Bidding wars aren't gone forever, but they're definitely not the norm right now. So if you're selling soon, pricing strategy matters more now than it has in years. All right, so one of the real things here in the greater Knoxville area is that we have migration demand, incoming people. The Housing Affordability Index is sitting around 103, which is one of the toughest points since the mid-1980s. Local buyers are stretched thin, but at the same time, Knoxville's seeing strong inbound migration. About 0.6% of nationwide home buyers searched to move here. Top cities from Los Angeles, Chicago, and DC, where there are lots of issues. These buyers bring big equity, which supports prices, but also make competing tougher for locals. So it's really a two-tiered market playing out in real time, which is a challenge. All right, let's talk about price per square foot and some of the other market indicators. Price per square foot gives us a cleaner read on the market. So the median price per square foot is $219, which is down 1.4% year over year. The median list price per square foot, $227, is down 3.4% year over year. Sellers are adjusting expectations, buyers are negotiating more, and months of inventory rising toward the 4 to 6 months confirms a balanced environment. Not a boom, not a crash, just balanced. All right, so what about attached homes and the rental market dynamics? Condos and townhomes didn't really have as much direct data, but the rental market gives us clear clues. Rents have slipped almost 1%, a 0.9% in quarter three, and it's one of the first softening signals that we've actually had. And Knoxville added roughly 2,300 new multifamily units over the past year, which means that more supply equals less pressure. And for buyers searching for affordability, attached homes may offer some of the best opportunities heading into 2026. All right, so what's it all mean? Let's land the plane here. For sellers, price correctly from day one. Expect negotiation, budget for concessions, but don't chase the market downward. It never ends well. Now, what about buyers? You finally have leverage again. More inventory means more choices. More days on market means more time for due diligence. Attached homes are strong affordability options. The frenzy is really over. The market is balancing, and this is where smart strategy wins. All right, so listen, if this breakdown has helped you understand the market, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. I'd love to know where you guys are watching this from. And if you're planning a move in the next year, there's a link in the description where you can schedule a call with me so we can map out the right plan for you. I really appreciate y'all watching. If you stayed to the end, I'm Adam Kitt, your real estate navigator, and we will see you in the next one.